Hey guys, how's it going? I know it's been a while since I've uploaded one of my videos, and that's because of some issues that I had to sort out. And finally, I'm back with a new video of my clear career mode of Cricket 22. And uh, if you don't remember, we were playing the World Cup in Cricket 22, and currently India is positioned third in the points table. South Africa and New Zealand is leading in front of us, and yeah, it's been a good World Cup for us. We've won four, lost two. I've had a pretty decent World Cup, scored quite some runs, had a century in one of the matches before. So, yeah, this upcoming game against England is going to be a big one for us, and hopefully, we'll be able to, keep on dominating the opposition. So, without any further delay, let's get on with it and let's see how this match goes. So, here we are at the beautiful Edgbaston in Birmingham. It's a big game against England coming up, and in the context of the World Cup, this is going to be one of those matches where we can, see how the team is performing and everything. So let's hope Team India can handle the English bowling attack, which has Jofra Archer in it. So it's going to be pretty huge. And here's the team lineups. I see Mark Wood playing for England, so that's pretty interesting. I mean, in the T20 World Cup that's going on, Mark Wood has been bowling with some great pace and he's been troubling the batsmen. So it'll be quite exciting to see how he bowls over here. And Morgan is still playing for England, and India has called heads, so we lose another toss. Let's see what Captain Morgan decides to do. All right, they've chosen to bowl first, so yeah, we'll have to bat first and maybe put up some runs on the board. And Mark Wood has got the new ball, and Shubman Gill and Rohit Sharma are opening the batting for us. So fingers crossed. And straight away, Shubman Gill plays a cover drive. It is only a single, had to dive in the end, but we are off the mark. Let's see when we get our batting. All right, India's been batting pretty well. We get our batting in the final over of the innings, and India has scored 327 runs for the loss of 3 wickets, which is pretty amazing. And here we are walking out for the final over, 16 matches, 797 runs. That's a pretty hefty average, if you ask me. Let's have a look at the scorecard before we face the ball. So Shubman Gill scored 27, Rohit Sharma scored 97 in 88 deliveries, Virat Kohli gets another century, 109 in 101 deliveries, and Usman Khadir 92 in 61 deliveries. I mean, it has been some brilliant batting from India, I must say. And here we are facing the first delivery of our of the final over, and we cut it for a single. Is it going to be an overthrow? Yes, it is, and we are gonna go back for a couple of runs. It's very crucial runs for India, I must say. I mean, if we can manage to get to 340 runs, I think our bowlers will be able to do the job here. All right, here's Sam Curran running. That's been nicely played behind for, I think, a couple of runs maybe. We have to dive. We do make it home. Yes, that's pretty good running from us. I mean, we've just walked out to bat. We won't be timing the ball as nicely as we have been throughout this World Cup. So we have to look for the doubles, and we have to keep on running pretty hard. No, there's no double over here. So yeah, we've scored 5 runs in 3 deliveries, and Usman Khadir is back on strike. 2 deliveries remaining in the innings. India 332 for 3, and Usman Khadir launches it pretty handsomely. It is a 6. India get to 338 with 1 ball still to go. It is a 95 made a 6. And the final delivery of the over coming up. Can Usman Khadir get to his century? He tries. He has not exactly well timed it, but it is a boundary. He gets to his century. India get to 343, and it is a no ball. All right. So there's a free hit coming up. It's all happening. The pressure is on England. Look at the guy. He's celebrating 100 at a strike rate of 161. My goodness, that's some hitting. And here's the free hit coming up. Can India get to 349? That remains to be seen. Usman Khadir has he timed this one? No, it's only for a single, but I'm going back for the second. And I do make it home, so pretty good running between the wickets. And India, that's another no ball from Sam Curran. What is Sam Curran doing here? I mean, you can clearly tell there's a lot of pressure on Sam Curran bowling the final over of the innings, and with Usman Qadir launching himself all around the ground. Oh my goodness, he has not timed this one, has he? Whoa, but it still goes for a six. Another no ball from Sam Curran. India 353 for 3. We are still waiting for the last ball of the innings. Usman Qadir is batting on 110. This time he has launched himself again. Is it going to be a 6? Yes, it is. And that's a nice way to end the innings. It's been a pretty expensive over from Sam Curran. And our batters are walking back after a brilliant performance with the bat. Now it's up to the bowlers to make sure that England does not get to the target. And here's the scorecard. That final over was pretty expensive. Usman Qadir 116, Virat Kohli 109, Rohit Sharma 97. We walked out to bat in the final over of the innings, only faced 3 balls and scored 5 runs. So not a lot of game time in it for us through the batting perspective, but I'm sure we'll get the ball. So we'll make sure that we do have a good bowling spell. And let's look at the bowling attack of England. Mark Wood 6 overs for 44. I wonder why Mark Wood did not finish his 10 overs. Jofra Archer went for 54 in his 10. Sam Curran went for 74 runs in his 10, and that's courtesy of the last over that he bowled. Chris Stokes got hammered for 68. Ben Stokes got hammered for 79. Adil Rashid got hammered for 40. So yeah, we've attacked every English bowler that there is. The English batters are walking out. Jason Roy and Johnny Bairstow, two hard-hitting batters. If England think of getting to the target, it's on these two batters to get a good start. Mohammad Siraj running in hard, and Jason Roy has cut it. It is going to be a single. So England is straight off the mark. Now remember, England has a target of 360 in front of them, and Johnny Bairstow will have a role to play if England wants to chase this target down. Second delivery of the over coming up. That was edged, but I think it's gonna race away to the boundary. It's pretty fast outfield here, and it is a boundary. So, like I said, Johnny Bairstow is the key. The fourth delivery of the over is coming up. Bairstow took a single in the previous delivery to get off strike, and Jason Roy is on strike, who flicks it on the leg side for, I think, a single. Yeah. The final delivery of the over is coming up. I mean, it has been some excellent batting from India. I keep on saying the same thing over and over again, but it has been a really good batting display from our boys. And that's the end of the over. In the first over, England gets 7 runs. And it's a pretty decent over from India's point of view. Alright, we are halfway through the innings. Mohammad Siraj has been brought back for the final spell of his bowling. And the required run rate is still 9 runs and over. England 133 for 3. At the beginning of the 26th over, Ben Stokes and Joe Root trying to build a partnership over here. And in the first delivery, they get a couple of runs. So, I mean, yeah, we need to break this partnership that's going on. That was edge. We should be able to field it, yes. And keep it down to a single. That's good. Virat Kohli would be a very happy captain at this stage. Third delivery of the 26th over coming up. It is a dot ball. Joe Root is batting with a good strike rate here, 74 of 71 balls. And this has been cut as well. Another dot ball for India. I think after the 30th over, if England manage to have this partnership hanging around, they'll look to go for a couple of boundaries every over. So it is all a game of patience over here. Alright, we are down to the final 10 overs of the innings. We haven't got the ball yet. England need 122 of 60 balls. Ben Stokes and Joe Root are going pretty hard at this point, and that is the 200-run partnership between Joe Root and Ben Stokes. So it's very important for India to break this partnership at this point. Joe Root batting on 141 runs of 126 balls. Ben Stokes on 76 runs of 90 balls. I think that's going to race away to the boundary as well. Wow. So that's two boundaries in the first couple of deliveries. The pressure is on India at this point. England still require 114 runs. Oh my goodness, put a fielder over there. Oh, come on, captain. That's three boundaries in three deliveries. Oh god, this cannot be happening. That's a really good shot from Joe Root, to be honest. The equation is down to 110 runs of 57 deliveries. And Joe Root is batting on 149. Tried to play it fine, but did not manage to get the timing on it. We need a couple of good overs. And that's the 150 runs for Joe Root. What a beautiful innings he has played. Wow. A classic Joe Root knock. So yeah, India need to get a couple of good overs at this point, and if that happens, if we manage to pick a couple of wickets here, and that's it. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Joe Root chops it onto the stumps, departs right after scoring his 150. Maybe this is a change in tide that we were hoping for. Now we need to get the wicket of Ben Stokes as quickly as possible. Atik Sheth bowling his sixth over. He has considered 25 runs. So yeah. Oh my goodness, that was edged, but it did not carry. Thankfully, we had a short third over there, so it did not race away to the boundary. Ben Stokes has picked this one up pretty nicely. I think it's gonna get to the boundary. Yeah, it is. So Ben Stokes is the danger man at this point. We need to get his wicket. So the equation is 100 runs required in 51 deliveries, and that's a good dot ball from Atik Sheth. So yeah, we need to get the wicket of Ben Stokes. I keep on emphasizing on it, but somebody needs to do some magic, get the wicket of Ben Stokes. It's still pretty doable for England because they have wickets in hand. England 260 for 4. Ben Stokes batting on 82, and he is going to get a couple of runs, I suppose. Yeah, that's a couple. So at the end of 42nd over, England 262 for 4. The final delivery of the 45th over coming up. England needs 63 in 31 deliveries, and I'm gonna say it is England's game to lose from here. And if India wants to win, we need to, put in some effort in our bowling. Pick a couple of quick wickets, and then the match is evenly poised. But at this point, with 5 overs remaining and England requiring to score at 12 runs and over, I think it is England's game. And Butler has picked this one up, has timed it pretty well. That's really good fielding at the deep. Keeps it down to a couple of runs. And it's really good. Second delivery of the 46th over coming up, and it is a dot ball. That's good. So over update, Butler has hit a couple of boundaries in this over, and the equation is 52 runs of 26 deliveries, and that is going to be another boundary. Oh my goodness, Butler is playing a gem of a knock. He's timing the ball so beautifully. He's just piercing the gap between the two fielders. And Indian bowlers under the pump. 48 required of 25. The final delivery of the over coming up. England 312 for 4. He's picked this one up. Is it going to the boundary? I think it is, yeah. And that's the fourth boundary of the over. Wow. In England 316 for 4. What a beautiful shot this was from Jos Buttler. Not taking a lot of rest, just playing on sheer timing. Is there a twist in this match? Can we manage to pick up a wicket here? Oh my goodness, Butler is timing the ball so beautifully. The fielder had no chance again. Oh my goodness, now we need to get the wickets of Butler and Stokes. The equation is 39 runs of 22 deliveries. Final delivery of the 47th over coming up. England need 37 runs. And again, Butler has played this one towards the leg side, but it is going to be another couple of runs. So that's Butler's half century in 22 balls. Played at the strike rate of 227. Wow. The required run rate has gone down to 11 runs and over. The final 3 overs of the innings coming up. Can we manage to do something? Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. Just beating the edge. Second delivery of the 48th over coming up. And it is going to be a boundary. Is it? Can we stop this one? No, we cannot. It's a well-timed boundary from Ben Stokes. So England need 31 in 16 balls. This wasn't timed as nicely as they would have liked to, but it gets them a single. And Ben Stokes is retired hurt. Interesting. He was on 99 and he is retired hurt. What happened here? I do not get this tactic. So England are in the driving seat and they decide to get Ben Stokes off the field. Interesting. And Butler is keeping on hammering us. We have to somehow manage to stop this guy. 26 required in 14 deliveries. Catch it, catch it. No, there's no one over there. It's going to be another boundary. That's the third boundary in this over. That's really horrible bowling from India. The final delivery of the over coming up. Can we manage to get a dot ball here? Can we? Or is it going to be another boundary? It is going to be another boundary. My goodness, Jaws Butler, just stop it. A couple of overs remaining. England 342 for 4. Chris Wokes is on strike. Mohammad Shami has the ball. 18 runs are required of 12 deliveries. And Chris Wokes has played this on the leg side for a single. Gives the strike back to Jaws Butler, which is a sensible thing to do. Now this over needs to be a good over for India. The second delivery coming up. He's timed this one pretty well for it's gonna go to the boundary. Yeah. My goodness, Jaws Butler took this game away from India. So 10 deliveries remaining. England need 13 runs. I mean, it's nothing. And yeah, that's gonna help England a lot. Another boundary. It's been a really horrible bowling spell from India, to be honest. So a couple of deliveries remaining. If we manage to get a couple of dot balls here, that will be really good for India. How is that? How is that? Is that out? Yes, it is. Mohammad Shami gets the wicket of Jaws Butler. He is. Are they gonna review it? I think they should, considering the stage of the game, but they do not. I mean, yeah, there's no reason to review it. He's plumb in front. That's a really good breakthrough for India. So this final delivery of the over needs to be a good one. Now, can we manage to get a dot ball out of this? No, we do not. It is going to be a boundary, is it? Yeah, it's going to be a boundary, yeah. And Sam Curran walks into bat, hits the first ball for a boundary. That's the kind of match it has been for India. The final over of the match is here. England need 5 runs in 6 deliveries to win. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a single. Alright. So the equation is down to 4 runs in 5 deliveries. A couple of dot balls. Can we get that? Can we get a dot ball out of Sam Curran? No, he's hit this one way too well. Is it gonna go to the boundary? Come on, save it. Alright, that's nicely fielded. I think they got a couple of runs maybe. Alright, they got 3 runs in the previous delivery and now England need 1 run to win. So, yeah, that's gonna be it. It's been a magnificent game of cricket, like from a batting perspective. There wasn't a lot of help in the pitch for the bowlers, so that's not an excuse. We should have defended the target that we had set, but England batters were on a different level in this game. What a game this has been, and Joe Root has been judged the player of the match, but if you ask me, I think Joss Butler was the key factor in England's win. I mean, he walked into bat and completely turned the match around on its head. And here's the match summary. India set a target of 360 for England. I mean, Indian batters did have a good day out. 2 batters got centuries. Rohit Sharma missed out on a century. So it's been a good day with the bat for India, but England managed to chase down the target with 3 balls to spare. Joe Root scored 153. Ben Stokes scored 19, and he was retired hurt. I mean, I did not get that tactic, but it worked for England, so that's okay. Jaws Butler scored 17, 29 deliveries. And you see Adit Sheth and Mohammad Shami, these two have been the bowlers that England targeted. Like Seth conceded 82 runs at an economy of 8.63, and Shami conceded 89 at an economy of 8.90. So yeah, it's a pretty forgettable bowling display. But so after the England match, the next match coming up for India is against Bangladesh at Edgbaston, and let's have a look at the points table once. So India is still third after that loss. South Africa is sitting comfortably at the top of the table with 10 points. New Zealand, even New Zealand has 10 points. India has 8 points. Won 4, lost 3. India has 8 points. Bangladesh has 8 points. Even West Indies, Sri Lanka, and Afghanistan have 8 points. So there's quite a few teams who have 8 points, and it's going to be a very close race for the semi-finals spot. Now England and Australia have 6 points, and Pakistan have 4. So yeah, they have had pretty forgettable tournament, except for the match that England played against India. That was really good for England. And if you look at the highest run scorers, Joe Root has 790 runs at an average of 158. Wow, that says a lot. He's been amazing. I know it's been a little while since I last posted a cricket episode or even a FIFA episode, but that was because of some issues that I had to work through. And so yeah, it took me a while to record this episode, but I'm going to make sure that you keep on getting the episodes regularly from now onwards. So if you like this video, it was a very good match of cricket. I mean, it was a very high scoring game. It went to till the last over. Nobody knew who was going to win. So if you like the episode, please do hit the like button, and if there's any suggestions or something, please let me know about those in the comment box down below. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. I keep on posting videos of Cricket 22 career mode, and recently I started posting videos of FIFA 23 career mode, the manager career mode, where I am taking charge of Manchester United. And I've posted like 3 or 4 episodes, but the next episode is gonna come out in a day. So yeah, please hit the subscribe button to get the notifications, and I hope you have a good day. Take care. Bye bye.